Let us talk about technical progress. Okay, so technical progress are generally of three types. It can be neutral, labor saving, or capital saving technical progress. Let's look at neutral technical progress. Okay, neutral technical progress. Neutral technical progress would mean that productivity of both labor and capital will increase in the same proportion. Right. So labor productivity and capital productivity, they both increase in the same proportion. Right. So in case if both labor and capital productivity is increasing in the same proportion, this implies that the capital labor ratio, it remains same. Right. It remains same after the technical progress. Right. Say for example, if say 6 units of capital and 12 units of labor were used, right, earlier, that is before technical progress. Now after technical progress, 3 units of capital and 6 units of labor are used. So capital labor ratio is same, right, after the technical progress, that is 1/2 here. And of course, I mean, it remains unchanged at relative factor prices. At unchanged relative factor prices, W by R. Okay, now understand one thing. If relative factor prices are not changing, right, so there is no way, no incentive for you to substitute one factor for the other. So if for example, if W is falling, then labor is becoming cheaper, you would want to use more labor. Now nothing is changing as such. So there is no reason that you will start substituting one factor for the other. So that K by L will remain unchanged. Okay, so with unchanged relative factor prices, there is unchanged relative factor prices, there is no substitution of labor for capital, right, or vice versa in production, so that K by L remains unchanged. Now, you want to produce the same output. The same output can be produced with a lesser amount of labor and capital. Earlier, you were using 6 units of labor and 12 units of 6 units of capital and 12 units of labor, say, to produce 1 unit of output. Now, after the productivity increase in both labor and capital, which is proportionately same, you will be using only, say, for example, 3 units of capital and 6 units of labor to produce 1 unit of output. So the same output can be produced with a lesser amount of labor and capital, right? Then the other issue is labor saving.